Wow, look at this house. I want to live here. Maybe I'll even come here for a vacation.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the orchard. This is the orchard because there's a lot of orchard trees. Orchard trees.
This is a peach tree.
Peach.
That's a peach tree.
Are
Too
these
bad
both
we're in the fall.
peaches? Yeah.
Actually, no, that one might be an apple. This one is definitely a peach, though.
Apple, peach. What's
Apple,
mulberry? No,
and back there
chestnut.
it's chestnut.
We clearly know our trees. Come on.
What are we actually going to talk about?
I don't know. So we're gonna give you our house tour of this Airbnb short-term rental, which you can book. We'll put the link. And
Wow.
we're gonna talk about how much it cost us to furnish this house, which is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I forget how many square feet.
1860.
1860 with an acre of land, and it wasn't horrible, but it was a lot of cosmetic work and furnishing. So we'll talk about how we furnished it for very little money. Starting with this driveway, we did get this gravel poured and we added these spots, and it was backbreaking work because they could only drop it in like a big pile. So we literally like scraped it down and used a wheelbarrow. Let's go to the fire pit. Quick. Okay, this is the fire pit area which we created. Normally it's cuter because we have all these chairs laid out, but I'll put a picture of how cute it is. And then, should we walk back in the orchard?
Sure.
This is our neighbor's horse. His name is Doc, and he's very friendly, and our guests really love him because he's super cute. Hi, buddy. Hi, Doc. Hi.
Anna's actually
never
really
done that
scared of
before.
horses.
That was terrifying, but I did it. All right.
Hey,
There's a really pretty view from the front porch, but this is the orchard. It looks very dead right now because it's winter.
it's November, but we normally get a little kind of like walkway cut through the orchard. We leave the middle part more of a meadow, and most of the trees are apple, but there are some cherry and there's a big mulberry tree.
Yeah. Should we walk through? Okay.
We'll speed it up. Oh. Wow. Look at that. Oh, look, there's a bunch up there too.
Ooh.
Yeet. Oh.
Good view.
And right there, that's Mount Everest.
Say what we did here.
We put these pavers down. Here we put some gravel. Before it was just like this little concrete pad. The deck already existed here. We stained it. We got the stain at a yard sale. The wood for the rails, there was no rail on this deck. It was weird, it was just a platform. And then we added the rails, painted it. That probably was only like $100. And then we added these poles, kind of like a tribute to Baltimore with the string lights. They're on a little timer. It's not dark enough.
Cute.
Ta-da!
Just fixing my shirt. Come on in, AD.
Welcome.
Hello.
Whoa.
So you...
We need to back this up.
All right, welcome to the kitchen. We didn't do a ton in here. Besides, we got all the appliances because it didn't come with any appliances except for the microwave. We saved money on these by doing scratch and dent, but really, I don't see any scratches or dents. Do you? I see one there. But it's okay, because it's gonna get messed up anyways, because it's a rental. But yeah, that was a big ordeal. We picked them up in Baltimore, put them on a U-Haul, brought them here. It was a whole thing. And then these were existing. They're just a laminate, but I actually think they're really pretty. The cabinets were here. We just changed out the knobs and pulls to modernize it. And we put in a new sink, which I love this sink. This sink was gifted by MR Direct. And we got a new faucet, which is really pretty. I love how big it is. We put this cute little curtain on. Oh, and then we tiled the backsplash. which I've actually used this tile at our other rental, and I was like, I like it so much, I'm just gonna use it here. So we added that. So it's a lot of small little things that we did in this kitchen to really make it look more modern. We built this little area for coffee. I did build this, I'm not proud of it though, so don't look at it.
I won't show them.
Okay. And yeah. Oh, new light fixtures. We changed every single light fixture in this house. I don't remember how many there were, but there was a lot. And we painted everything. This kitchen was yellow. I'll show a before. And we painted all the ceilings and these floors. These floors, when we bought the house, they were actually refinished, but the person who did it did a horrible job. Like you can see some of the little like sanding marks, which we couldn't get out. But basically what we did, we hand sanded every single room, and then we did a new finish on top, like a really good hardy finish, which I'll link that too because we're gonna use it again. It's held up really good even a year later, but that was like such a job. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad we did it, and it looks good now. Before there was like pooling and like areas that didn't have any finish on it, so that's why we ended up, you know, redoing the whole thing. Looks really good. Welcome to the pantry.
Okay, so one thing that we liked about this house is just all the old hardware everywhere. And this is the pantry behind us. And it was weird because this pantry had a lock. Like you could lock it. It was almost like whoever lived here before was keeping somebody in or keeping somebody out. Dun, dun, dun. But let me show you what we did in the pantry. We did pretty much nothing. That's pretty much how it was. We did change this light out. This is from IKEA. And all the shelves are already here. This is laminate kind of tile-ish flooring. And one thing I actually really do like is this is the only like original window. It's only a single pane, and it's kind of like crusty, but it's a good kind of crusty. All right, let's go next door to the mudroom. The layout is a little weird. Usually most houses you go through the mudroom and then you come in the house, but this one is kind of backwards. This is like another exterior door. Little utility sink, a little spot to sit when you're getting shoes on, coat rack. I really do like the design in here. It's really nice when we have the glow.
Wow.
Oof.
Nice.
It is nice. And most of like the decor we got in Baltimore and brought it here. Some of these things were like free on the side of the road. And extra chairs and stuff.
Into the dining room, which is a good layout. Good layout. There actually was a giant wood stove that came out to like here before. Yeah, it was right here, and there's a huge vent right here, and this whole wall was like rocks, fake rocks. And then there was this little half wall that came out to here, and when you open this door, it was like an inch away. It was a very bad design. So we took out the half wall, and we took out all the wood stove and everything, and then we patched this drywall, patched the hole in the ceiling. We did have to patch this floor. No, we patched it here. I forget.
Yeah, what the half wall was.
Yeah, we patched it here, and it was like a weird slopey thing here. It's still not perfect, but it's better. We patched a lot of hardwood floors in our days, so we've gotten better. So we did that, and then new light fixture, which I really like this light fixture. This table was from Facebook Marketplace. When I designed this house, I didn't want it to be like classic farmhouse because this was a farmhouse, but I do feel like this table and chairs are pretty farmhouse. But overall, I feel like it's a Scandinavian mountain high house.
How many words?
We painted this white, and then we got this mirror from a hotel liquidation sale, and we painted it black. We painted a lot of things to make it go because we basically got all the furniture from Facebook Marketplace, Goodwill, Restore, hotel liquidation, free, and then put it all together. So that's how we did it. Oh, we painted this cool little Archie thing. I thought that would look cool, and I like it. It's pretty. This was a scarf we got from a yard sale, and I framed it. Into the bathroom.
Okay.
Welcome to the bathroom. In here, we got a new vanity. Everything was very just white in here. So we kind of just spruced things up. We didn't do a ton, but we got a new vanity. We did pour these concrete countertops, new sink, faucet, mirror, lighting, and then this was the worst. We restained all the grout gray which it looks great, but it took literally hours. So thanks to Mama Latrell for helping to do that. And new fixtures. And yeah, that was about it. Painted again in here, painted white. That was it. You want to talk about the living room?
Okay. There was already like this big cutout here. We didn't do any of that. The trim was already like this. So that all stayed the same, which I feel like they cut it out to make the airflow a little bit better so it circulates. So what we did, we skim coated all the walls. The plaster was in, it's in so-so shape. We painted ceiling, walls, we decorated. This was the couch we got in DC on the way here with the U-Haul. We did a stop at one guy's apartment and it was like on the second or third floor and we like weaved through the whole building carrying this giant, what's a CB2? CB2 couch. So this is a really cool feature. Like this little side table we got at the hotel liquidation. One of these chairs we got for free and we bought another one to match it. This coffee table got for free on the side of the road in Baltimore. Let's show them these. These pictures are actually the orchard when it's more beautiful, taken on an iPhone. What else did we do? This Anna painted. And this is Grandma's quilt. Nope, I'm not. And there's a couple other little things.
So we put curtain rods everywhere.
Oh yeah, we counted in the whole house of these little curtain rods. They're all matching throughout. There's 13 of them, hanging them in plaster. And most of them, they're not in, I don't know, it's probably half of them are in studs every screw. So you have to put molly bolts, which is really annoying. This is the original front door. We painted it yellow. The actual name is called Yarrow. I believe it's a bear color. So it's kind of golden. We kind of refurbished the original hardware. We changed the deadbolt, but this was all original. I took all the paint off the bell, which let's see if it still works. I kind of got it working, but. So here's the front.
First, look at this beautiful view.
Oh yes. So out here, all we did was we added these two hammock chairs. We painted the deck, which that took a lot of effort. We painted all the rails. We added shutters. You can see them. You'll see them. You probably already saw them in the front. The first shot we did. We basically just added furniture. Some of these things we bought these at a secondhand store. This couch Anna actually built out of 2x4s and 1x4. That's about it. Just a lot of paint.
This is our little welcome closet. No, welcome hallway.
It's dark. There's no light over there.
We hung these ski poles that we got from Goodwill, or they're hiking poles, I don't really know. And then we have, some information, QR codes for restaurants, hikes, that stuff. And then just like checkout stuff and our logo and stuff. I just said stuff a lot, sorry.
Stuff.
Okay, moving on. So the house is really big, but because it's an old house, it's narrow, like the walkways and stuff. It's not like a big entryway. Also, it's not a fancy house. It's a farmhouse. It has a lot of like comfort and coziness, which I like. But that's the type of house it is, and it has a really pretty stairwell. Now, this is the first floor master bedroom, which I think this is my favorite bedroom. Just because the way we designed it, it's on the first floor, which is really nice to have that just for mobility and access for everybody. But yeah, we got this bed. All the mattresses are Zenus, and we get a lot of compliments on them. They're not crazy expensive, but they're super comfortable. They're bed in a box, so we just ordered all those, and we had like 5. How many mattresses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 6 mattresses on our porch being delivered one day. I felt really bad, but we got it. Back to the headboard. I haven't talked about that stuff over there. You're getting ahead of yourself. Slow down.
You're right. Linens,
we do all white just so that it feels super clean. People can see it's clean, it's fresh, and you can bleach it if it does get stained. Headboard was from Facebook Marketplace we picked up in Baltimore. These side tables, I think, came with the headboard, but we painted them, and we did this cute little detail of the tan, just to kind of bring things together. These lamps we painted, I had these, I think we had them at our house, but we brought them here. And then we painted these walls like a more beige. This was a super dark green bedroom, which I didn't hate, but we did a lot of like work on the walls. This mirror, we have a standing mirror, a full-length mirror in each bedroom, which people love because you want to be able to see your outfit and see what you look like. And then we hung the curtains. We got this cute little chair, and then we have luggage racks in each room so that people can comfortably, put their suitcase on a luggage rack. Because we figured most people just come for either a couple days or, oh, look, Doc. Hi, Doc. The true star of the show. Isn't that cool, though? You can see him out the bedroom window. Okay, the luggage racks, yeah. We figure people come for either a day or a couple days, sometimes a week in the summer, but you don't usually unpack your stuff and put it in, a dresser. So we put luggage racks in every room for people's convenience, or we have a luggage bench as well. So we did that. The rug was from Facebook Marketplace. We got a huge, great deal on the rugs. We got like 4 rugs for, I don't know, like $200, and they're all really big because these bedrooms are a decent size. And then this dresser, this was a labor of love. We painted this, we sanded the top down because it was in rough shape, and then we finished it all. And then this I did with a stencil. It's not wallpaper because these are plaster walls, so the wallpaper wouldn't go on great. But the stencil worked really well, and that was hard to do, let me tell you.
Plug it in.
Okay. Nice. I actually made that light. I forgot. I got a basket and I cut the top out of it and I put the light fixture in it. Okay. Is that it? Oh, this is kind of cool. We got this burlap bag from a flea market. Oh yeah. Coffee bag. And then we framed it, and this actually covers our electrical panel. And we've been doing a lot of electrical work here. We just had some major upgrades to the heating and cooling systems. So that's super exciting.
Da, 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 da. So this painting, I guess a mural, was made and created by Anna's mother,
Shout out to
Elaine. And I think it's a really cool picture of the caverns, and it's kind of like this, how would you describe it? I'm not very artistic.
It's an abstract imagination of Luray caverns.
So it's kind of like flowy, and you can kind of see the flowy lines. It's kind of like, how would you imagine the caverns to look like?
Yeah, I don't know if we said the house is near the caverns.
Oh yeah, it's like 4 minutes from the caverns. Okay, this room is right above the downstairs bedroom. Wait, let me show them the cool feature. Ugh. Space mode. Ooh. Okay, so this room is the exact same size, and we even have some matching chairs like we do downstairs. So we stained one color, so there's a pair. And we kind of kept the same theme. We still have a light like we did downstairs as well. Ta-da! So if you like reading, this is a little faux plant wall, which I think is pretty. Something interesting to look at. And, ooh, I got these postcards at the antique store in Emmitsburg. And they're of the orchard and Shenandoah National Park and the caverns. Where did we get this leaf?
I don't know.
I don't know. We dried it, we framed it. So kind of similar design, more simple, sturdy kind of nightstands. We actually got this at the thrift store in Luray. I believe the lamps we got from Goodwill, and another IKEA bed frame, same kind of setup. Another full-length mirror. Luggage rack. And we did little touches. We painted the bottom of these legs so it kind of looks like it's dipped. This was in one of the other rugs that we got in that haul at the flea market. There it is.
Nice. On to the next bedroom. So there are 4 bedrooms here, but 6 beds.
Okay, let me show them out the window first. Oh, can't really see because of the screen.
Very pretty views.
Pretty cool view.
All right, so this is a very big bedroom, and we put 2 queen beds in here so that we could have optimal sleeping arrangements in our house. And this is the newest addition, this Mr. Cool mini split. We just installed it. It works great, so be excited for that. This house will be nice and warm in the winter and cold in the summer. So 2 beds. These were IKEA bed frames. I forget where we got. Probably Facebook. Same white linens and everything. Cute little table in the middle. I like these. We got these at like Goodwill, I think. These little lights. And then we had 2 of these on either side of the paintings. They're actually of this area. They're antique mattes, but we had to take one down. So we still have one up, which is cool.
We're right there.
Wow. And then my favorite part about this room is the scallops, the green scallops on the wall. I think it's just a cute little design. And I also like, you know, the full-length mirror. And then we have these skis mounted on. These were antique skis we found at Goodwill. Luggage racks, of course, and Josiah spray painted these for an extra touch.
Custom.
They're custom. And then we also have this cute little ski lift. What are these? Patent?
Yeah, it's like a
I think it's patent.
diagram.
Yeah. Frame there to all go. Yeah, so this room's super cute and cozy. And this is the game room. So we decided to include a game room because the upstairs is a circle. So you have to walk through the bathroom to get into this room, or you have to walk through that bedroom to get into this room. So we made the middle kind of conversion area a game room so you don't have to walk through a bedroom. But we were super excited to get this foosball table. Josiah picked this up in somewhere far away. It's actually a really like sturdy, nice one. But he got it from Facebook Marketplace. Fat cat. So we hope everybody plays this. Rug, Facebook Marketplace. These crates. These crates were my grandma's. She gave them to me, and I was like, let's hang them on the wall to put our games in it. So we have an assortment of games for our guests to play. I think they say peaches or something, right?
There's peach one downstairs. This one's
Oh, yeah.
apple, and that just has fruits.
Very fitting for the orchard. And then we have a little TV people can watch while they're playing. I made this little piece of art. It's one of those like plastery ones, you know, the popular ones. They're really easy. But I did that. And oh, this cute little antique croquet set. I forget where we got it, but probably Walmart. Goodwill. Yep. So that's the game room. Very cute. Good space to hang out.
How many times would she say cute?
So cute. And the last bedroom of the house. We call this the kids' room because, you know, it's bunk beds, but really anybody could stay here. And also, we framed this piece of fabric of little foxes, which I thought was very cute. And then we custom color matched the luggage racks. You can see how much effort we put into this.
Sure.
And these cute little hooks, I thought. I need to stop saying cute, but everything's just so cute. The little animals. Those are IKEA. Rug, Facebook Marketplace. This bed was actually such a pain to find because our ceilings are not that tall. So I couldn't do a super tall, normal sized bed frame. Plus I wanted full size beds. These are fulls instead of twins. So people have more room. So this is a hard find, but we found it on Facebook Marketplace and it works. And this is a new addition, the Mr. Cool mini split for your comfort. And last thing, we got a mirror in here, pretty big one. I think that's it. And there's one more bathroom up here.
Also, because this is an old house, this is the only closet in the house.
True. Laundry room. Just your basic laundry room, but it's actually huge, which I really love and appreciate a big laundry room. We got all the things you need. Hanging, vacuum, crib, pack and play for your children. Lots of extra blankets in this house. Pretty little light fixture. We did buy the dryer. We brought the dryer with us. So that was another big job. And then there was no hot water hooked up to this. It was only cold, so we actually had to hook up hot water to it, which we did ourselves. So this was probably the biggest project of the house. This had major water damage, so we had to take up all the subfloor and re-put down Durarock and then tile all of this. These are penny tiles, which I really love the look of these. I've always wanted to use them, so I'm glad I got to use them here. And they weren't too hard to use. So we tiled all this floor, new toilet, new vanity. We painted this vanity this color. So I had a color palette, which I'll put here. It was like a brand book for the house when I designed it. So all the colors go together, and I hope you can see that. Light fixture, mirror, new faucet, all the things, paint, and then same sort of fixtures in here that were replaced, which I really like these fixtures. They're Delta, I believe. But yeah, and then we also did the grout and stuff in here too, which took forever. And then this was really crusty too. I'll put it before. There was like this weird closet with this weird closet door. It's really crusty. So we redid it all, put new shelves in, and just kind of cleaned it up, painted it white. Looks nice and new. Okay, we'll do a little outro.
Here, Anna. I saved you a seat right here. So it really started beginning of 2022. We kind of were saving, we wanted to buy a house. We saw this house in March, I think. We ended up getting under contract in like a week. We closed on it, I think, in end of March.
I don't remember.
I'm like the date keeper out of us. Then we immediately started working like right on our spring break in 2022.
True.
We didn't have a spring break. I'm a teacher, as you know.
We worked on the floors over spring break.
Yes. And then we came back on Memorial Day weekend. We worked for those 3 days. Then during that whole time between Memorial Day and then kind of when I had my summer break, we were just saving up furniture. We were getting ready to do a big move, and then I guess a lot of the stuff we did move. Didn't we move it Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah, I think so. We rented a U-Haul and we had all the appliances, so the fridge, oven, dishwasher, dryer, and then this huge couch and a bunch of furniture. We put into a giant U-Haul and drove all the way down here and unloaded it.
Yeah, like all the bed frames.
Yeah.
All of the mirrors that we got at the hotel liquidation,
Like
side
chairs,
tables.
table, yeah.
We filled it up. It was like a 16 or 20-foot U-Haul.
Yeah. We did that, and then once he was done school, we basically moved here for the summer with our 2 cats, Bison and Biscuit. I'll put a picture here. I love them. We moved down here, and we basically worked legit 12-hour days for 2 months getting this house ready, room by room. It was a ton of work. We didn't say we like planted trees outside, so we did like landscaping outside too, plus the gravel driveway and all that, and then every single surface in this house plus furnishing it. And because we did it on a budget, we'll put a total of how much we spent on furniture. We spent very little. Like, it was kind of crazy how little we spent on it, plus the renovation too. I think we spent like $1,000 in paint, which was like probably a big part of the budget, because we painted everything. But yeah, it was a lot of work. But honestly, we loved it. We had like a really good time.
Yeah, definitely one of the best summers of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, instead of just spending money and buying furniture and all that stuff, we found it, we got secondhand, we made it better, we painted it, we modified it, we fixed it up, and that saved us a bunch of money. Because if if you've ever started a short-term rental, there's a lot of upfront cost.
For sure. I mean, there's still like a lot of upfront costs because you still got to buy all your linens new, all your toilet paper, all of that stuff, which you got to just update all the time. It feels like every time we come here, we're doing some big update or like whatever. So we just spent the last 3 days installing Mr. Cool mini splits. So we already had 5 units here for mini splits, but we added 3 more. And you can actually watch that reel on our Instagram. Good little plug there. Is that all we want to say? You can book this house.
Oh, yes.
On Airbnb or direct if you want to save money. We're real people. We're not robots. This house is real. You just saw it, so you shouldn't be scared to book it on a direct booking website. You can save money. We can save money. It's good. So we'll put all the links, and you can read our reviews. We have great reviews.
I think when we end the video, we should kiss.
Oh. Bye. No, we're supposed to say Joanna out. Joanna out.